There are three Crows players whose head for business matches their football brain. Taylor Walker, Patrick Dangerfield and Rory Sloane are part owners of the Alma Tavern, along with former Crows skipper Mark Rasciuto. Now, these guys are not just investors, they play an active role in the running of the business.
Long weekend's all about young people. They want a good weekend. No, we cater for all that.
We've got plenty of great entertainment all weekend.
What are we doing entertainment-wise?
Yeah, we have a meeting probably once every couple of months to go over how the pub's running and the business side of things, so we're pretty hands-on and learning as we go along.
When we do meet, it's an open forum, so everyone puts together their ideas, puts forward their ideas on what perhaps may be able to work and generate extra revenue and build the business and make a better pub.
How that would look, accessing either our supporters or this key corporate clientele.
Something that's been going on for a while now is the bingo night on a Friday, which we're obviously heavily involved in, and I think that's something that you can directly mingle and chat to people that come and visit the pubs. Often at the club, players are throwing around, what all these great different business ideas and how good it would be to do this and that, but you certainly learn really quickly. It's not an easy thing to do, to run a business, so there's just so much that you don't understand at the beginning of what's important when running a business, so it sort of opens your eyes.
I think we might do like a dinner for 10 people or something. Right. Us three will join.
Well, that'll be good if you boys can come along. Someone will pay.
That's a priceless auction item, isn't it?
I think we treat it very similar to a footy environment where we've got a team here that need to work together to get the same goals.
A hot topic amongst coaches, commentators and fans is player rotations. Thanks to Victory Verandas, we go under the coach's roof for their take on the modern game. Today, assistant coach Matthew Clarke gives us an insight into rotations. Why so many, how are they planned, and how on earth do you keep track of them?
Yeah, so rotations became a bit of an issue in the AFL probably 4 or 5 years ago when a number of clubs, including ours, sent them through the roof. We got up to an average of about between 140 and 150 a game, at times 160 a game. And that, I guess, created a public debate about the look of the game and whether or not multiple people coming on and off the field all of the time was a great thing for footy.
Melbourne well placed here to respond.
From our perspective, I guess, as a coaching group, we looked at it purely as an opportunity to get an advantage. The physical performance team would tell us that if our players stayed out on the ground for longer than around about 9 or 10 minutes, that their performance, their speed out on the ground would diminish relatively significantly. So we tried to get them off before that point was reached.
Every now and then in his career.
Under the current system, we've got a cap of 120, which was brought in last season. Now, obviously, there's a balance between pure physical and physiological performance and tactics and strategy and particular matchups. So that's where the balancing act comes in, and also at times you'll see players coming off the ground at inappropriate times. So there is a point where too much rotation actually isn't particularly helpful for performance.
Dangerfield's coming from the ground. He's a little worse for wear.
Yeah, so the role of managing the rotations on the bench was one that I performed for a number of years. Thankfully, I'm not actually doing it this year, so Jared Wallace has moved into that role. It is chaotic role. It's organised chaos. We've got a system and a plan which balances the needs of the physical performance team and the needs of the coaching teams in terms of strategy and structure. And at times when players have to come off for what other reasons in terms of injury or just because they're fatigued, it can get pretty chaotic.
Each week, Farmers Union Iced Coffee invites fans to have your say. With round 6 wrapping up later today, we thought we'd ask people what has surprised them most about the season so far.
Probably the way the Crows are playing under Philip Walsh.
Oh, the first 2 games.
Probably our form. Been a great surprise, so I'll take up that, for the moment. maybe our start to the year. That's been a pleasant shock.
I think the teams are very competitive this season.
Us winning our first game.
Our form at the start of the season.
I don't know.
Cameron Ellis Yeoman. Yeah, he has been on fire this year, just quietly, just really on fire. Considering last year I really didn't know much about him, but this year he's been great.
I have to say Walker getting captaincy, yeah.
Without doubt, I'd say Tex. Why? Just the way he's like, rounding up everybody and getting things going, and the way he's just leading. Awesome, very impressed.
2015, the way the Crows are playing. They're playing as a team, and they are just going to be magic. If they can keep this up, they will go all the way.
Keep watching. After the break, we learn a little bit more about one of our tough young defenders.